Let's be honest, you spend a huge portion of your life in a chair. Whether you're grinding through spreadsheets or grinding for loot, your body is parked in one spot for hours on end. This has created a modern dilemma. The chair you use for work and the chair you use for play are often in the same room, sometimes even the same desk. The question isn't just which is better. The real question is, which is better for you? To figure that out, we need to forget the marketing hype and look at how they're actually built and what that means for your body. Ergonomics and posture. Let's start with the word everyone throws around, ergonomics. It's not just a sticker on a box. It's the science of designing things to fit the human body, not the other way around. Office chairs are born from this discipline. A good office chair is an active tool designed to promote a healthy, neutral posture while you work. It wants your feet flat on the floor, your back supported in its natural curve, and your arms resting at a 90-degree angle to your desk. Every adjustment, from the seat height to the lumbar support, is there to help you maintain that specific, task-oriented position for 8 hours straight. It's about subtle, constant support that keeps fatigue and strain at bay. Gaming chairs also talk a big game about ergonomics, but their approach is different. Their design heritage comes from racing car seats, which are built to hold a driver in place against G-forces. This translates to a more restrictive, hugging design. The ergonomics here are less about maintaining a single perfect posture and more about providing support in a variety of positions, from leaning forward in intense moments to reclining back during a cutscene. The problem is, this design can work against your body's natural need to shift and move. Recline and tilt. Here's where the two philosophies really diverge. When you lean back in a good office chair, you'll likely experience what's called a synchro tilt. What this means is that the backrest reclines at a greater ratio than the seat pan tilts up, for example, a 2-to-1 ratio. This mechanism keeps you balanced, your feet stay on or near the floor, and your eyes stay level with your monitor. It's a dynamic recline designed for brief moments of stretching or contemplation without ever fully disengaging from your workspace. The recline is a tool for micro-adjustments and comfort within a working context. A gaming chair, however, treats recline as a primary feature, not a secondary function. Many of them can lean back 130, 150, or even 180 degrees, essentially turning the chair into a makeshift bed. This is designed for pure lounging, taking a nap between matches, watching a movie, or playing with a controller in your lap. The mechanism is often a simple tilt where the back and seat are locked together, which can awkwardly lift your knees off the ground unless you're in a deep recline. Seat and back design. Look closely at the shape of the seat itself. Most office chairs feature what's called a waterfall edge, where the front of the seat cushion gently curves downward. This isn't just for looks. It's a critical feature that reduces pressure on the back of your thighs, promoting better blood circulation to your lower legs and feet. The seat pan is typically flatter and less restrictive, allowing you to shift your weight and change positions easily. The backrests are usually open without the prominent wings you see on gaming chairs, accommodating a wider range of body types and shoulder widths. Gaming chairs take the opposite approach. The bucket seat design features raised edges on the sides, just like a real racing seat. While this can create a snug, held-in feeling, it can also be incredibly restrictive. If you like to sit with one leg tucked under you, or simply have wider hips, those bolsters will dig into you over time. The same goes for the high, winged backrest. It looks cool, but it can force your shoulders to round forward if you don't fit perfectly within its confines. Armrests. On the surface, both chair types seem to offer similar armrest adjustability, often marketed with flashy terms like 4D armrests. This means they can move up and down, forward and back, in and out, and pivot. And yes, having adjustable armrests is crucial for preventing shoulder and neck strain. but their effectiveness is entirely dependent on the context of the chair's other features. In a well-designed office chair, the armrests work in concert with the adjustable seat height and depth. The goal is to position your arms perfectly relative to your desk, allowing your shoulders to relax and your wrists to remain straight while typing. They are a key part of the ergonomic puzzle for task-based work. In a gaming chair, the armrests serve a more versatile role. They can be lowered out of the way to get closer to the desk, or adjusted to support your arms while holding a controller, or angled inward while you're reclined. Lumbar and neck support. This is one of the most significant points of comparison. A quality office chair has its lumbar support system built directly into the backrest. It's often adjustable for both height and depth, allowing you to position the support precisely in the curve of your lower back. It's an integrated system designed to provide consistent, firm support that moves with you. Some high-end models even have dynamic systems that adapt as you shift your posture. Gaming chairs almost universally opt for a simpler, less elegant solution. 2 detached pillows, one for the lumbar area and one for the neck, held on by elastic straps. The theoretical advantage is that you can place them exactly where you want. The reality is often less ideal. These pillows tend to be bulky, pushing your lower back too far forward and creating an unnatural arch. They compress over time, lose their shape, and frequently slip out of place. It feels less like an engineered solution and more like an afterthought. Materials and breathability. Think about sitting for 8 hours on a hot day. The material of your chair suddenly becomes very important. Gaming chairs are overwhelmingly upholstered in PU leather, which is a type of polyurethane. It looks sleek, mimics the appearance of real leather, and is easy to wipe clean if you spill a drink. The major downside is that it has virtually zero breathability. It traps heat and moisture, which can leave you feeling sticky and uncomfortable after just a few hours. Office chairs, particularly those designed for all-day use, prioritize breathability. High-quality mesh is a very popular choice for backrests because it allows for constant airflow, keeping your back cool and dry. For seat pans and fully upholstered models, manufacturers often use durable, breathable fabrics that are engineered for thermal comfort. This isn't a luxury, it's a functional choice. Aesthetics. You don't need a trained eye to spot the difference here. Gaming chairs are designed to be the centerpiece of a battle station. They scream for attention with their aggressive lines, vibrant color accents, and often prominent logos. They are an expression of a hobby and a personality, designed to look impressive on a live stream or in a gaming room. The aesthetic is loud, proud, and unapologetically part of the gamer identity. Office chairs are designed to do the exact opposite. Their goal is to blend in. The aesthetic is typically understated, professional, and minimalist. Colors are neutral, blacks, grays, and whites, and the lines are clean. An office chair isn't meant to be a statement piece. It's a functional tool that should complement a professional environment without drawing undue attention. You could put an office chair in a gaming setup, and it would look fine, but putting a neon green gaming chair in a corporate boardroom might raise a few eyebrows. Fit and user range. Because of their fundamental design differences, these chairs accommodate different people in different ways. The open design of an office chair, the wingless back, the flatter seat pan makes it inherently more suitable for a wider range of body types. Features like adjustable seat depth, which are common on good office chairs but rare on gaming chairs, are critical for ensuring the chair fits both tall and short users correctly. The restrictive nature of a gaming chair's bucket seat and winged back means that if you don't fit into its specific dimensions, you're going to be uncomfortable. Broader shoulders may feel pinched, and wider hips will be squeezed by the seat bolsters. However, there is one interesting exception. For big and tall users on a budget, an XL or heavy-duty gaming chair can sometimes be a more cost-effective option than a specialized bariatric-rated office chair, which can often cost several $1,000s. Price and value. When you're looking at price tags, it's crucial to understand what you're paying for. With gaming chairs, a significant portion of the cost is often tied up in branding, licensing, and aesthetics. You might pay a premium for a chair associated with a specific esports team or one that has a particularly flashy design, but the underlying ergonomic mechanism might be the same simple tilt mechanism found on a much cheaper model. With office chairs, the price progression is more closely tied to the quality of the engineering. As you pay more, you get more sophisticated ergonomic mechanisms, like advanced synchro tilts, weight-activated reclines, and highly adjustable lumbar systems. You're also paying for higher quality, more durable materials, and very often much longer warranties, sometimes 10 years or more. Best use cases. So, after all that, which one should you buy? It comes down to being honest about how you'll spend most of your time in it. Choose a gaming chair if your primary use is, well, gaming, especially with a controller. If you value a deep recline for relaxing, watching movies, or taking breaks between matches, and you love the expressive racing-inspired aesthetic, then a gaming chair will serve you well. It's a chair built for leisure and immersion. However, if you spend the majority of your time at a desk, typing, clicking, and focusing on tasks, the choice is clear. You need an office chair. It is a specialized tool engineered from the ground up to support you through a workday. The superior ergonomics, breathable materials, and focus on functional adjustability make it the unquestionably better choice for productivity, long-term posture, and overall physical well-being. Don't let the marketing fool you. For work, get the tool designed for the job.